Okay, I've got another movie review for you. This is a movie called Wit. It was released in 2001 and it's directed by Mike Nichols. You may know of Mike Nichols. He has directed a bunch of great movies, including The Graduate and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Anyway, Wit stars Emma Thompson, Christopher Lloyd, Eileen Atkins, and Jonathan M. Woodward. Now, in Wit, Vivian Baring, played by Thompson, has a PhD in English literature, and she teaches in the United States. Now, after having a sharp pain in her abdominal area, she's diagnosed with fourth-stage ovarian cancer, a death sentence. She's advised by her cancer specialist, played by Chris Lloyd, to embark on the most aggressive chemotherapy treatment available, and one that is rarely, if ever, carried out because of the extreme side effects. Its benefits are mainly to aid in prolonging life and helping cancer research with regard to future treatments. So in effect, Vivian's been asked to be a guinea pig. Anyway, less of the technical details. What about the movie? Well, watching this movie is tough. At times you feel you're looking in the mirror and seeing your own inevitable mortality. The stages of deterioration of the body when being attacked by aggressive cancer is described in detail, and the hospital staff are generally matter-of-fact and talk using technical medical terms which lacks any sense of feeling. It's probably the only way they can do their work. However, for Vivian, for her, it becomes more and more an emotional battleground. And as a viewer, she, through her monologues, gives you a free ride. Her pain, both physical and psychological, are at times heartbreaking. Vivian, also through flashbacks, gives us a diary of moments from her childhood and her career as a professor specializing in the poetry of John Donne. We learn about her as a committed lover of her work, and she's a person who's inspired by words and their meaning. Many may ask, how could such a movie be high on your list of best movies? Well, it's all about the acting. The acting performance by Emma Thompson as Vivian is probably one of the bravest I have ever seen. Having to play characters that are dying calls for special talents. Not only do actors need to play them in a dignified way, but they have to get inside the condition and replicate. And Thompson does all of this and more. Again, I'm reminded of certain scenes, but the most remarkable is near the end, when her mentor Atkins visits and reads a children's story to Vivian to ease her suffering and coax her into sleep. It's tearful, but a blessing and a relief. This was a movie made by HBO for television. Many critics have commented that if it had been a movie eligible for cinematic awards, Emma Thompson would surely have walked away with an Oscar. A cautionary note: this film is a very tough watch, and those of a very sensitive nature may be advised to consider an alternative. Anyway, it's my number 98 in my top movies of all times. I suggest you check it out.